art director here at the Idaho Veterans Wellness Center, and I'd like you to talk a little bit about what the concept of the Idaho Veterans Wellness Center is and how you see this being a possible, I don't know if it would be a solution, but what is the whole, why is the Idaho Veterans Wellness Center exist? What do you expect it to do?
Well, the biggest thing that we do is we do what is called holistic medicine and art. We do not do art therapy. I don't have anybody that's an art therapist, and that we tend to stay away from clinical style therapy. Uh, what we do is we introduce you to forms of art and community. The premise that I have on the art is that it's reconnecting veterans with their family members. These are things that you can do together. Uh, Connecting the veterans and the family to the community. But more importantly, it's also getting the community to connect back with the veterans. We hear all the time what we have to do to come back to community. The problem is those things that we did kept us alive. And so releasing them is really super hard. So having the community deal with us so they can see that in reality, we're just as human as they are. We're just as real. We have the same fears. We have the same doubts. We just react in different ways to situations that they've never had to do, but we have. So bringing all of that together, what we've found using art, ceramics is a big one, is that when you're doing art, when you're playing with clay or drawing or something, you tend to start talking. And the hardest part for us is to realize that there are a number of people out there who have been in like situations, not the same situation, like situations. Lost brothers and sisters, feel that sense of guilt, survivor's guilt. Um, Went through an IED explosion, survived, but somebody else didn't. Once again, survivor's guilt, but also sounds and smells and stuff can put you back in that moment. How do I get you out of that moment? Okay.
So it sounds like it brings some camaraderie back to the veterans, which they really thrive on being in the military. It allows them, I like to say, pack. I always think of a bunch of little boys in a Cub Scout thing, but it allows them to pack together, come together, and be able to share that.
This isn't clinical, this isn't anything, this is just years and years of experience with the military between my father, my grandfather, myself, my wife, my roommate, and my daughter. And it's really funny what we forget about with PTSD and with veterans suicide. There's an important aspect of the military. Everything that happened to you in the military happened as part of a team. When you come home, for whatever reason, if you can't get a team built again, you're on your own. We're not trained to be on our own. And if you're Special Forces, if you're SEAL, if you're Rangers, or half a dozen other any services, you're a part of a team. You depend on that team to come home. And so why do we think that our brothers or sisters don't need us as part of that team to bring them home? When you hear somebody say, I don't know what to do, I'm about done, do you get on Facebook and post, hey, you're better than that? Or do you find out where the person is and find somebody who's got the damn phone number and call them? If you're in the same town or even halfway across the state, do you drive? Find out where they live and drive over. Talk to them face to face. Because the horrible part about it is we are taught we are taught as veterans, as military members, not whether you're a woman or a man, as military, that we're strong. I don't care how strong the material is, once you do enough stuff to it, it will break. But if you're able to do certain things with steel or aluminum or half a dozen other things, you can keep it together. And most of the time that requires putting more elements into it. So elements, in our case, are brothers and sisters. I've got your back. But when it comes down to it, do you really?
So I hear that the Idaho Veterans Wellness Center is getting ready to have, is it their first art show?
This is an art show. Nothing solid yet. We have the dates, but we need to figure out some legal stuff. But if everything goes right, it'll be the 16th through the 21st of December at the Gem Center for the Arts, which is right across from the Vet Center over on Bank Drive.
Very fortunate.
Yeah, I didn't know that when I actually went there. The main thing is that this is open to all veterans, active duty, their family members, and family members are really loosely done, and also people in the community that work with veterans. So there's a number of people that work at the VA that are not veterans, but do a tremendous amount of stuff. There's a number of organizations around that do stuff that have veterans and non-veterans. I have 2,000 square feet.
That's awesome.
I'm going to be able to put up quite a number of photos. We will be getting more information out on it, but this is really, really important because I truly want to showcase the veterans artwork that's available in the state of Idaho. I've already had a donation from a veteran in Malad. I am working to get some Native American artwork from the reservations for veterans.
So if somebody wanted to either make a donation to help this event happen, or they wanted to find out more about the event, how would they do that?
Go to the Idaho Veterans Wellness Center, Boise, Idaho Facebook page. There's two Facebook pages. One is coming down. We just haven't finished taking it down. So the one you're looking for says Boise, Idaho. There's a way to make donations in there. There's also stuff for contacting me on there. You can also, you can go on Facebook and friend me on Facebook. It's Robert Lyle. Just look for the old guy. The picture is an old guy in a business suit. My daughter talked me into getting into a suit for her wedding. Other than that, not a whole lot of difference. We're looking for volunteers to help with this. Looking for artwork. All mediums are accepted. I want to show people the beautiful art that veterans do that most people don't think about as being capable of doing. They figure anytime we do art, it's going to be, these horrific images, where in reality, I photograph squirrels, okay?
Well, I'm looking forward to it very much, and I know that probably many others will be looking forward to it. So I wanted to.
Well, I hope everybody sees it and have wonderful holidays.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.